as we head into this week where we typically see lower volumes, of course, we're coming off record highs in US equities, global equities also doing very well. Some suggest we're overbought in some of these rallies in the US. Does the level at which we're trading in equities globally, does it concern you or excite you for 2020?
I think it's been uncomfortable for everyone for quite a long time. It's a very late-stage bull market, and I think this melt-up we've seen really has been catalysed by the UK election result, some of the improvements in the US-China tariffs, but really fundamentally what's driving this is asset allocation in a low-interest rate environment back into equities.
So it's an asset allocation story, and let me show you, one of our colleagues put together a technicals chart around this, showing relative strength indicators, and actually suggesting that when we see, this is the S&P, when it's in overbought territory, this can actually be quite a profitable sign. Doesn't necessarily mean that that will revert at any time. Do you worry when you see these stocks in overbought territory, or is that not something that features on your worry list?
No, I think there's plenty to worry about, and there has been for a while, which actually is usually a healthy sign for any market. And I think as we go into next year, it's really going to be about, can these stocks actually deliver the earnings growth that's being expected of them? And I think investor attention will move away from some of the political concerns and actually more towards stock fundamentals again.
It seems we're going to end the decade with some of the best returns in a decade across a number of asset classes.
Yes.
What does that tell us about moving into 2020, do you think?
Look, I think the biggest characteristic from my perspective has actually been how difficult investors have found to make money in this environment, because to your point, you've had assets continuing to re-rate all the time, but actually if you look beyond really what has been a growth-driven technology sector leadership, it's been quite difficult to find other narratives outside of that to really participate in.